A Claude Artifact is a website that can be made through the Claude software. And them websites can host tools and different pieces of value that can be really helpful to you as a marketing job seeker. So all you need to do to make an artifact is to come into Claude. I have the app here, but you can just go onto the webpage and do it there and ask it to make you an artifact and then tell it the details about it. So here's a couple of artifacts that I have made and how I have used them. So first of all, as a business owner, I help educate people into marketing. On my LinkedIn page, I have a score your marketing CV in 60 seconds. I have a lead magnet here. What this does is you can come in here and you can basically fill out a form, first of all, with your name, your email, paste your CV, paste your LinkedIn, and I score your CV. But AI does it for me automatically. So you can build a tool like this, which gets in people who are interested in your business, something similar and something of value to them. So for me, I'm trying to get in people who are looking to apply for job roles that are with marketing. So people who are looking to improve their CV would be also interested in my services. So in exchange for their information, I'm giving them a piece of value. That's what a lead magnet is. So that's what we've done here. So paste your CV, it gives them a score based on their CV and gives them instructions. All you do to Claude is tell it exactly what you want to see in a CV and what you don't want to see in a bad CV. And it will build a tool for you there that will do that. Second option, this is also a lead magnet. So what Claude has done is it has just made up a Christmas party policy. So let's say we are a HR company and we give HR advice to small businesses. Small businesses are worried around Christmas time because of their Christmas parties. There's often a lot of misconduct there. So we're going to answer that question and we're going to give them some free help and value through giving this party policy. If they want to download the PDF, which they can here, they will need to fill out what their name, their email, and their phone number is, and we'll give that to them. So there's two simple to use lead magnets, and we can also brand it with our business and do a free 20-minute call, offer whatever we want on this page. Now, another way that we can use this, so one is lead magnets, two is showing how you are going to be performing your role once you get hired. So for example, let's say we got hired to an analytical role and we want to show that we can make a dashboard that is very easy to understand. For analytical people, managers want to see that they can show the analytics and make a story out of it and present it in a really easy to understand way. So why not do that before we've even got the role? We can show them exactly how we're going to do it. So in here, you can see anyone can come in here, and this is my monthly report or my quarterly report. You can show overall, meta ads, Google ads, email, and organic. And if you click on any of them, it's going to show you the spend. It's going to show you the audience age, the placement split, the CTR, the weekly impressions, and the different campaigns and the scores that we get from them. So you can do this, and this is obviously just like a painting. It's just like a visualization of what I'm actually going to do. This isn't linked to anything on the back end. If you are doing anything, make sure you have the education to actually do it and implement it. Don't just show this stuff and then when you get into the role, be like, I don't know what I'm doing. So make sure you do that. Do not just put loads of artifacts out with no back end to them and not understand about the back end. Please understand to know how to do that and ask Claude, is it possible? This is possible. And you can do this and make it very easy to understand for anyone. This can add to your application. So any role you're going for, if it's email marketing, if it's meta ads, Google ads, an analytical role, you can build things out in Artifact to show how you're going to look in your role and how you're going to help your team. Another small tool here, which is not necessarily showing how you're going to work with your role, but it does show how you're going to implement into the business. It is a meta marketing improvement roadmap. So if they are struggling with their meta marketing, this is how we're going to help. The overview, phase 1, foundation, and it goes into account and pixel audit, audience architecture, campaign structure, all the way down to how we're going to scale a winning ad, how we're going to build a monthly KPI, and how we're going to build an SOP. Basically showing your roadmap from starting in this job to achieving a goal that they have for their business. Makes more of a roadmap to what you're actually going to do for them. Now, another example is that you can use it to build tools. So you can put tools on these artifacts. This is a very simple tool that a lot of my students need. When they're applying for roles, they need to tailor their CV and they need to tailor their cover letter. They need to write a new cover letter every time. So what you can do in here is you can paste your job description, and you can paste the job description that you're applying to. You can paste your CV and your experience, and you're going to tailor your CV. So this will spit out tailored CVs for each role you're applying to save time. You can build this for anything that AI can do. So let's say if there is a meeting transcript, can we put that in and then get checklists out of it? Can we have emails? If an email is sent to us, can we paste an email in here and it gives us a recommended output? Any tools like that, tedious tasks that companies need done, you can build tools in Artifact and show that to them, and this will build upon your application. So quick recap on what Artifacts can do and the 3 use cases I talked about. So one is lead magnets, getting information for people and giving them the value all on the website. Second is showing how you are going to implement your skills into a business. You can do that through showcasing an analytical dashboard like this, or you can do it through showing an implementation plan like this. And the last thing is making a tool that makes tedious tasks in the business very easy to do. So showing that you're going to be a useful employee from early on, you can build tasks like this using Artifact. If you use Claude, you can ask Claude different use cases for your particular situation. So I've said, give me 10 artifacts that can be good for a marketing job seeker. And that could be a campaign brief creator. It could be a salary negotiation coach, marketing metrics explainer, anything that is particular to you and your position. So I'd recommend you use Artifacts. It is a great tool to use. This is only touching the surface of that. You can publish these, get a URL and send it to anybody. And I find it very useful. So I'd recommend you use it.